If you notice, there's definitely something wrong.
Before Peter Chivarelli was managing one of the most successful bands in rock and roll history, he was just a kid from Chicago with the dream of playing football at Notre Dame.
My uncle, who I was named after, was a diehard Notre Dame fan, and that's all I heard growing up, and I was always intrigued.
Legendary coach Ara Parsegan himself talked Peter into going back to college to earn a degree and to try out for the Notre Dame football team.
It was all due to Ara, it was all due to him. But I think that was the thing, that any success that I've had any place was due to that background.
Peter grew up as neighborhood friends with one of the original members of the band Chicago. And after graduating from Notre Dame, Peter started hanging out with the band more and more.
He was just always, a friend, a fan, and just good people. And so over the years, Peter became friends with our original manager, Howard Kaufman. So the friendship between those two led to Howard stepping back and saying, "Hey, Peter, would you mind looking after my boys?"
And just like his opportunity with the Irish, Peter made the most of it and turned it into a career he could have never dreamed of while sitting in his counselor's office at Notre Dame.
I call it my list of 1,000 jobs. And the only thing I never listed was to be in entertainment and be a manager of a rock band. Believe me, I didn't have any illusions of grandeur that I was going to wind up managing them.
50 years, 30 albums, 5 Grammys, and the band is still going strong.
Now, Peter is arguably one of the more powerful forces in music management, and he is the most dedicated, zealous campaigner that we've ever had. It turns out that we are very fortunate to have not only a friend, but a manager as capable as Peter.
We love Peter, but we love his tenacity. We love his belief in Chicago and his love for the music. And it's just, there's nobody like him.
It is my honor to finally induct Terry Kath, Peter Cetera, Danny Serafine, Walter Parazader, Lee Loughnane, James Pankow, and Robert Lamb, Chicago, into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I'd like to thank our manager, Peter Chivarelli, who's believed in us for well over 30 years.
On any Saturday, you can find Peter roaming the sidelines at Notre Dame Stadium. And this weekend, you'll find his band there too. Chicago will unite with the Fighting Irish Marching Band for an epic halftime performance.
The guys in the band love playing, with the marching band, because our music is basically perfect. Every marching band in the country plays Chicago because, the horns and everything, it works out great.
It's always a thrill to play as part of a 400-piece band. It's not something a musician gets to do, very much. The power of the marching band when they're playing is you cannot imagine what it's like. It's wonderful from the stands. It's wonderful if you see it on television, but when you're standing in the middle of it, it's a complete thrill.
Getting on that field with 80,000 screaming fans is a rush, and we're looking forward to that, especially Notre Dame USC, 11 and 13. It's going to be a big game, so we're excited.
It's not only an opportunity to rock out, it's an opportunity to pay tribute to Peter's friend and mentor, Ara Parsegan.
You have certain things that you can do with your life, directions that you go in. And he chose a direction that he never would have thought of, probably by himself. But he had the want to go to Notre Dame, and then once he got here, Ara took him under his wing. And that's when, he chose to go the way he went. And everything has been up. He owes his life to Notre Dame.